Hello, friends. Oh my goodness, you can't see my face at all. Hello, how are you guys doing today? Okay, so I am currently listening to music. Hi, Vanny. Welcome in. Long time no see. It's like been a while or something. I don't know. Oh, I also have this still on. Whoops. These are part of my identity now. What? How are you doing, Vanny? Okay, there we go. It's off. Okay. Yeah, so hi. I don't know if it let me notify you guys on This is Helena if I was live or not, so I just posted my stories. Did all the promo I possibly could, I think. Okay, cool. I'm glad it notified because I was a little confused on like why it wasn't popping up. Because I can't go live in two profiles at the same time unless I have OBS open twice, which I can't really do. So I'm collaborating with myself. I didn't know that was the thing. I am trying something new. I have two accounts. I gotta collaborate somehow. I gotta have something. I gotta have something happen. So music time. M music time. Well, would I be able to edit this? All right, Vanny. If you guys want music, actually, I'll give you guys a playlist so you can listen. If you want to know why I'm doing it this way, feel free to send me a message. I mean, obviously, we're avoiding the copyright here. You guys can catch a vibe on what we're doing. I need to update this playlist again, but it's still a go-to. Do a VOD track. I know. I know. I have it set up too. I'm also streaming on YouTube. Hi YouTube. So that's why. So streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time and collaborating with myself. I'm also a little bit worried while Lightroom is open that something's gonna break. My computer's good. It's just not that good. It's more my reason. I keep whacking my mic with my hat. I just did it again. Okay. Hi. Okay. So if you want to know what I'm listening to, there you go. Pop it open. And then YouTube, I could post that in there for you as well. Why isn't it letting me chat? Oh, it's saying moderators can chat. Yeah, 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 I get it. I get it. There you go. If you guys want to listen to it on YouTube, you guys can do that as well. Oh, they let you pin messages now in YouTube. Look at that. Hi, YouTube. I see you. I don't have anything cool set up like Q does with his multi-streaming, but we are Hey Paul. Here, random notification. So proud of them. Same. But yeah, we are Glass Factory on all channels. Pretty straightforward. So feel free to search us on YouTube. We got a lot of cool stuff. Including an interview that I did with Paris Paloma last year. Speaking of, if you guys want to check out the article while I like talk logistics and get everything finalized before the edits begin, I can share that with you guys really quick. It's to this day one of my favorite articles. Not gonna lie. Thanks for the follow, Paul. Helena is also Glass Factory. Yes. I am both. I am everything. I do not own Glass Factory though. Somebody else does. But I am director of operations for Glass Factory, so I'm a big part of it, I think. Thanks for the follow, Vanny. But yeah, there's the article. I pasted it in the chat. YouTube, if you want it to. It's pasted in the chat. But yeah. All right, edit time. Let's make sure I have everything still set up, because every time I do this and switch profiles, I never know. How are you doing, Paul? Welcome in. Currently getting ourselves completely set up. Oh, why it does this every time. There we go. Done. Fixed. Yay, here's our images. We're getting started here. I took a couple pictures of the crowd. They were really cute. So I usually start out with a preset. Just makes it easier for me. I usually have a lot of photos to edit. Do some color correcting. But yeah, what are you up to today, Vanny? I feel like we don't get to hang out too much because we're always playing Elden Ring when we're live. See if I have a better one. Yeah, though. Everybody's... You keep playing my game. I know, right? Ugh, I know that Paris has a really popular song and is like all over the place right now. I've listened to it a million times. It was in my top 5. I still really like it. I usually don't like songs that like get super duper popular because then I can't stop hearing it and then I get tired of it, but I haven't gotten tired of it yet. I'm at work wishing I wasn't. Well, play some hooky with me. Come hang out. What you're doing? Shh, I won't tell anyone. More along the tone that I want to start with before I color grade. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's not my favorite, but I'm gonna work with it. There's something to work with here. I'll probably like pick a better image here, but I'm trying to set the color tones that I want to work with here. So I'm gonna copy these settings. Always playing hooky on Twitch. Yeah, it's better than texting with friends, am I right? There's something a little bit off about this, and I think it's just because it's red. Maybe not. Yep, I wanted it to be purple. Do you start with a preset as a start point? I do. Yeah. It rarely works for me these days. Like just works because I tweak it a lot. I do a lot of color grading in post, as you can see. And I want more blues. I think that's gonna make it really pop. Maybe I need it to be... Oh, you know what? Let's see if mid-tones can be blue. Highlights pink? No. I gotta do something on this color theory spectrum, but I gotta figure it out. Yeah, there's something about that that's good. I like that. I think there's more tweaking I need to do. That one's the best one so far. But yeah, my editing process is usually pretty quick. Once I get the color that I want to work with and the colors that I want to work with, I tweak from there. Might do a little bit more. Well, yeah, there we go. A little warmer? No, not warmer. I need it to stay cool. And then I want some general composition like this. I don't like where the light is, but I did take other ones that I like more, so I'm just trying to have as much variety as possible here. Um, but yeah. I just do cursed art things. Cursed art things is totally fine. I like cursed art things. The vibe. Why is Chrome taking up so much? Well, I am streaming together with myself. I'm looking at my task manager and seeing why I getting a little bit of a delay in my memory. So Lightroom is taking up a lot of space. I could close Discord too. I don't need to have Discord open even though it's not taking. Oh, that's taking up enough. There we go. That works. There we go. Perfect. I like that one better. For sure. Still feel like it's not my best. I'm gonna get it a little bit better as we go. That's cool. Yeah, there it is. That's the magic. So yeah, I usually set up as much as I can so that all I have to do is paste my settings and then boom, magic. So not mad at that. You saw me cooking. Those first couple are like tweak, tweak, tweak. Done. That to be a little I don't want that to be overexposed, but that highlights and whites. Yeah, there we go. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna try to do a Photoshop edit and show you guys a little bit of compositing. I might use, I'm gonna flag which ones I want to try. That one. This one's pretty good too. Hi, Lucas. We are editing today. Did I post in the photo fam? Because oh, that's cool. I need to, oh, I'm getting distracted already. Um, so, I need to post on the photo fam really quick. Unless Maple already did it for me. Good. Okay, he didn't. Heck yeah. I don't want him doing any more work than he already does. Yeah, how are you doing? Welcome in, Lucas. I see you are a first-time chatter. Thank you. But yeah, we're editing photos of Paris Paloma that I took last night. I'm a concert photographer by trade. Um, Pretty cool job. I do other things, of course. I can't do the one thing. But one of the things I do to pay the bills is concert photography, and this is just one of my days, day in the life, doing some chill editing, listening to some music. I have the link pinned in the chat if you want to listen with me. But yeah, if you guys want to see the breakdown of this preset, there are Archipelago's Wayfarer. I started off with this one as a base. Then I did a white balance selector, and then I pretty much just selected a neutral point. Then I tweaked from there. And then after that, like after I'm done with my lighting, I usually do like a really, really in-depth color grade. Just totally changes the image. So you could see the before and the after. Before, and then the preset that I worked with. And then that's pretty much what the after is gonna look like. So pretty cool, right? I don't know. It's a really good process for me. I get done really quickly with this way, but if you guys want me to do a whole nother one to see if I come up with the same process, I would be actually kind of interested to see if like I come up with the same color grade at the very end of the day if I started all of this all over again after um figuring everything out. Oh, she's so good. Yeah, during the show, I usually try to take a couple of Polaroids, and they don't always turn out depending on the lighting, but this one turned out really good. Oh, that's interesting that that one turned out like that. That's very different. I don't love that because I want to try to maintain the integrity of the original image as much as I possibly can, lighting wise. I'm kind of on an instant film kick right now. Same. So here, I'll post a picture of it. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just turn on my face cam here. I have the autofocus off so I can turn that back on. Figure of it. Focus. Yeah, you can see it focus breathing already. It's still focusing on my face. Come on. There we go. So yeah. And then something a part of that's a part of the show that's really, really special, and a part of the tour is that all the fans write little fairy notes to each other. And somebody exchanged some with me. And it was just so special. I almost teared up when I saw this one. This is a whole nother one. And then it says, it's okay to take up space. Like, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. And like, I don't know, it hit me a little extra hard because I've been struggling with that lately, I'll be real. Um, and then the note actually had these two things in here. So grow your own fairy garden. Like, oh, so cool. And they are it's seeds for short dwarf varieties, and I really want to grow them now. And then there's a little note. So, I don't know. I really liked that touch. It's a really special touch to Paris Paloma's shows that popped up recently. Um they haven't really popped up. They didn't really pop up until like middle of last year. And then this tour in particular is just like where all the fans exchange like little love letters, poems, art, notes, to each other. It's just, I don't know. I think more people should do that. It's really sweet. And it really, really shows Paris Paloma's community, in my opinion. Um, very friendly, very welcoming, very, very, very comfy place. I don't know. I don't usually feel that comfy at shows. Like that comfy. Like I felt like I was almost at home, you know? And crowds, in a crowd, a sold out crowd, nonetheless. That's really interesting. It's interesting that she's managed that by like creating a space for people to be able to express themselves that way. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my whole piece. What bands have you done work for? So I work with a publication. The publication I work with is called Glass Factory. That's why I'm collaborating with myself here. So, personally, though, I do other concert photography as well. And I work a little bit more in the dance music field whenever it comes to concert photography and then a couple of other things. That's just kind of where things came for me. Thanks for the follow, Bear. So, yeah. So as far as publication work goes, I have photographed Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Melanie Martinez, Ed Sheeran. I think that's like pop music. Photographed all of them in the last year, other than Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran was where I got my start. That was my first big show in 2018. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 2017. And honestly, I think that made my career. There were a couple of other things that I would say definitely made my career, but that one was a big one. But if it were up to me, I would work in metal music. I'm a metalhead. I like poppy. This is also a shirt. I'm wearing a lot of merch. I obviously have a whole drawer full of merch. All these years later. This is from Aurora's tour in 2019, February 2019. So yeah, super fun. Personally, I've worked with emo versus pop punk. It's kind of like a emo night offshoot. And then another one I think I can mention, because I can't mention all of them. I worked with the Dresden Dolls. And then I've made album covers for people. Do Era then introduced me so I could be at BFFs with them. I photographed them. I don't know if I could find the photos for you, but I have photographed them. I did that. I did it during the Fit for a King August Burns Red run in 2021 or 2022. They were really fun. I'm kind of metalhead, more of an alt guy, but get down with metal. Yeah, I like alt. I like pretty much any genre, as long as it has like a sad or a moody edge. I realize I don't really like happy music. I was talking with somebody that I know who was like recommending me songs and from artists that I like had heard of, but I never really got into, and I wasn't really able to break it down until I realized, oh, the subject matter is like it sounds similar, but the subject matter is totally different. Vanny, is that your favorite band? Yeah, just like shout out band names. I'm happy to be like, yeah, I have photographed them or I haven't, because I've been to hundreds of shows. I kind of need a little reminder here and there. It's like I've done all this really cool stuff. There we go. There's that purple again. I want that back. Give me it back. Hi, Darius. It's going well. How are you doing? Hi, Hector. You just died on repo? I'm sorry. That sucks. Can I don't like the purple though. I like the blue and the yellow. So cool. It is too much yellow though. I just got my cancer camera sensor dirty. Oh no! Do you have like an because most of them these days do. Like mine does. I think I cleaned it the last photo editing stream that I did. But yeah, you go in your settings. Beach Bunny, no, I haven't. Slow Pulp, I haven't. Beartooth, I've seen them, but I haven't photographed them. Story So Far, I've seen them, not photographed them. Neck Deep, I think I've seen them, I haven't photographed them. So you got some ones that I haven't done yet. That's awesome. It's a bit of a different sound than I usually gravitate toward. Beartooth was really, really good. I have seen and photographed Amity Affliction, though. I was stuck upstairs trying to move up big things. Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's where it gets you. Oh, this might be one that I will use. Different colors, though. All right, I'll consider it. I'm gonna try to do a composite at the end of stream, or the end of this editing session. Trying to think of which one I could do. That's really moody, but yeah, I tried doing it in camera. It didn't quite turn out, but you guys can kind of pick up a vibe here. Honestly, that one's not bad. I'm gonna I'm gonna create a virtual copy and then redo it. So I'm gonna start from scratch here. Here's my image. Let me hide some of my assets here because I'm gonna try to turn this into a clip. Okay, don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna try to make a clip that's something that you guys we could turn into something here. That should be good. All right. Gotta post to those socials, am I right? I order cleaning kit for it. Hopefully it works. I hope it works. Yeah, keep me updated. And I mean, be really, really, really careful. I mean, you know that. You ever shoot 35 millimeter film at concerts? It's pretty challenging in low light. Yes, I actually have. I'll see if I can find my images because I don't remember exactly where they are. But yes, I have. weird that that's showing up differently. What is doing that? Ooh, the high contrast is nice though. I think it's the preset. It is. It is the preset. All right, let me give it another try. Interesting that that one didn't though. What's the difference in the colors here? Thank you. I'm trying to break down my presets actually a little bit and figure out why this is purple in one and blue in another. And it's kind of balancing it out weird. Oh, you know what? It might be the magentas. Let me see. Yep. Yep. It's the magentas. Got it. Ooh, wait. Did this stack? It did. Ooh, I like that. Okay, we're doing that. It always is the magentas, especially in a low light environment. Magentas are kind of tricky. Um, this preset likes bumping up the contrast. I don't usually like doing that in my concert images, but I might change that. We'll see. Yeah, I like that. And then usually to really make the image pop, I really want to have some sort of slight variation in the skin tone and the highlights and the shadows, even though it still honors like the natural skin tone in the original image. It's just a bit more refined. And usually using parts of the color theory wheel about like just kind of helps it a little bit. So you could see that each color is kind of opposite parts of the color wheel and they all complement each other naturally when you do that. Yeah, here's my image. Sometimes I'll do a little noise reduction just to give it a extra smoothness. Yeah, as you can see, the magentas are still doing what I don't want it to do. The purples, actually. Magentas, they're fine. The magentas are fine. I'm still learning about color theory, and pretty much what I do use is based on instinct more than anything. Instinct and a lot of practice. Okay, so there we go. I think I got it so that it doesn't have that band right there so much. But to really get it to pop more, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with this. Try to get, does anything? No, I actually want that lower. Then there won't be anything blown out here. I'll actually make the saturation go up a little bit so that it does help with that part right there, so it doesn't have a sharp line there and it blurs a bit more. And is it partly the contrast or is it not? Let's see what my it is partly the contrast, hence again why I don't do that very often. I'll up the clarity though a ton to compensate. Tiny bit to compensate. But yeah, here's my image edited from scratch versus just pasting the settings. So I like this one and I like this one. They're both very different, but I think I'm going to try to combine the details here a little bit more because I really love how natural this image looks compared to this one. This one's a little bit too much over the top in my opinion. Um so let me see what I could do. Pretty much I think all I have to do, let me see what these colors look like. Yeah, they're very similar. So what I did, I upped the yeah, that's gonna do it a little bit. Yeah. You guys see the difference of that? Okay. It's subtle, but it really, really helps it pop. Hey, Udu. So yeah, and then it still honors the integrity of the original image. So you can see the before and after right here. I'll zoom it out a little bit. It's not very different from the original image, you guys can see. So that's the goal of a concert photographer, is to kind of edit it in the way that complements the original image, and like has a journalistic feel to it. But you know, you can add your own artistic spin to it to an extent, depending on the publication that you're working with or depending on who you are working with. So I'm going to copy the settings here because I like these settings better with this lighting scenario. Wow, very different. Because that is a different lighting scenario. They changed it. There's less yellows in here. So that's why it's doing that. But what I want to do, because this isn't my favorite image, just partly of the because of the direction she's looking. I'm gonna try to find a better one. I'm not angled in a good spot, so that's what's going on there. Because she's doing the same thing here, but I find this more flattering. And then I find this even more flattering personally, just because it feels more emotive. Thank you. Working in low light is a little more challenging, but when you can get the images to pop really nice, it's so worth it. I really like how this one turned out, so I'm going to try to copy the settings from here. Because I'm not loving this one. This one's not, just not doing it for me. Neither is this, but I could probably tweak a bit so it's not quite as green. It wanted to be greener. There we go. And still not loving it. Still a little bit too green, but I think that that's on me here because yeah, this is yellow. Yeah, I'm not loving this image either. Takes a little bit. think it's just the way the face is shadowed with her hair. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna be extra, extra picky because I got a lot to work with here. Okay. Let me find. Up. Copy. I'm gonna go back to where I was there. So it's still choosing to be a lot greener, and I like my shortcuts. Like my shortcuts. There we go. That's better. So I do like the darker stuff, but I do know my computer, and I know whenever I edit dark as I want to, it turns out darker in post. Like on social media. So what I like to do is I kind of go about a half a stop higher, and then it turns out just as dark as I want it to be. About where I want it. Let me make a virtual copy really quick. And then I'm going to try editing from scratch and see what I come up with. Yeah, I like that. I don't always, but today I'm in a mood. I have a little extra time. I don't always have the time. And I like being able to take that time and really push and try test out my skills, you know? Yeah, see why I keep choosing yellow? Yellow orange around here? I could go a little bit redder. Yeah, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Let me just test it really quick. Sometimes I need to just overexpose the image and make sure I actually removed it as good as I did. Yeah. Here's the before and after. Feel like I could crisp it. Yeah, there we go. Haze just a tad. The fog was pretty intense. This one. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. It's a little bit more than usual though. But yeah, here's my first edit. Right here. Here's my second. Not really too much difference, just slightly different color grading, which is interesting to see that I came up with something really similar. Let me mute that. Thank you. I think it turned out pretty good too. So I think I got my main images that I really like, so we're going to be finding more from here. I do know I have a different angle somewhere. Yeah, see, I already got some of those. And then there's my double exposure that I was trying out again. But she does this really cute little kick here that I'm gonna try to show. Paste settings, please. There you go. Whoa, very different. Nope. That's not gonna be it. Hi, Void. Everything's going well. How are you doing? I want to try highlight. No, pink highlights rarely work. It's just I keep thinking it will. Try. No, I just really want to do it because whenever it works so well. Got out of surgery yesterday. I'm taking things easy. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I hope everything went smoothly. But this is partly why I want lower contrast. As you guys can see, it just has more of a filmic feel to it, in my opinion. I don't know if everybody would agree with me, but hey, you know what? That's all right. Yeah, there we go. That's where it's starting to pop. I like this one. Oh, let me flag this one because then we can try. That's cute. Yeah, it's gonna do that orange one. So I'm gonna go back to this one right here. There's like three lighting scenarios that these guys are using. Like this purple, it's purpley blue, and then purple yellow. Interesting. How far can I zoom in here? Let's just see. I love that. It's a little extra noisy because the fog. That's okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna try doing my noise enhancer on here. Try it. Or noise reduction. It's generating. Apologies. We're gonna switch to here. Might break my computer for a minute. She's doing her best. All right, we are finished with the ad break. I am having an encoding error though, so let it catch up really quick. Is this the person who was on the other day? No, but Helena looks similar, doesn't she? I'll have to tell her. That's funny. No, this is Paris Paloma. Paris Paloma is somebody that I've actually been a really big fan of for a few years. Oh dang, my bad. No, you're good. That's actually interesting that you bring that up because they do kind of look similar, don't they? I'm gonna compose this a little different. Because I don't like the speaker. I'm being extra picky. I don't need to be so picky. Yeah, that's another cute one. Oh my gosh. Hey Jeffrey, welcome in. Sorry, I'm having an encoding error because I decided to use the AI while streaming together with myself while streaming on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Let me double check I didn't miss any of your guys' comments. Oh, I might have that might break it. That might break it. Oh, 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 oh. Here we are. Hello. All right. Are we back? We're back. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in. He came in at an interesting time when my computer's going to the max. It's really trying. It's really, really, really trying. Hi, you. Oh, Goose wants to make an appearance. Here's my dog, Goose. He's gonna get a haircut soon, but look at how floofy he is now. Oh my goodness, you can't even see his eyeballs. There he is. He's running stream now. How do you feel about that, Goose? Hmm? Yeah? Yeah? Also, thanks for sticking around for ads. I think it'd be kind of interesting if Twitch actually does those um collaborative subs. They teased that recently. That's not as good. That one is because yeah, I want to be able to like have you guys whenever I'm streaming together with myself. I want you guys to be able to go ad free on either one. That'd be nice. Let's do this one again. Yeah, there we go. That's it right there. Her shoes are interesting. Ah, it didn't focus. Bummer. Sometimes that happens. It's been so cool to photograph Paris again. Almost a year later. Oh, hi. She looked at me. um, but like just seeing the amount of confidence that is like shit that she's improved with. She's been she moves a lot more on stage. She just generally seems so much more confident as a performer, and it was really really cool to see that, and it was really encouraging to see that. Um I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that well enough other than the way I just did because like it's not that she wasn't good before. She was always really good. There was something like there's something really magical about her voice that's just really rare around here. And it's rare to find. Just like once you hear her singing, you just feel chills and once like I don't know, there's just some power behind her music and I feel like in the last 9 or 10 months since I last saw her. While we deal with this encoding error, I'll pause things. Hang on, I'll try pausing Spotify. Let's see if that worked. Did that work? Yeah, that worked. Okay, but yeah. So it's been really cool to see Paris Paloma again 9 months later, and I don't know, like I was saying, she has this really really magical presence whenever she starts singing and you can't help but feel chills when you enter the room or when she enters the room and starts singing. 9 months ago, 10 months ago, I believe that's like roughly about the last time I saw her. um it felt like she was still kind of coming to her own, and here, especially like seeing a photo like this, she definitely has like stepped into that role even more, which is just so cool to see. She's like, it's almost like she's starting to realize exactly how powerful she is, and so inspirational. You know, yeah, that's my main review of the performance because it also explains why I see people more than once. I don't always see people more than once unless I want to, um, especially after all these years, and part of why I wanted to go again is partly because I wanted to see if she would like how she would grow, how she would change, how she would improve. And although like her skills of course have gotten better, but the main thing that I noticed is just like that sheer level of confidence and the difference between that amount of time in her like experience and her performance. But then like I said, in general, like the confidence and knowing who she is, it just seems like that's more there. And it'd be really cool to again see her again and see how that's changed even then. um so yeah, I don't know, I feel like I have like a little bit more of a personal attachment to this artist and this artist's story. I can get into it maybe some other time. Um, but if you guys have questions, feel free to let know if you have any. But I really, really enjoyed this artist on a personal level because her music really speaks to me, of course. But also, I feel like she and then other women like me can really relate with her journey and with her story, especially whenever it comes to learning how to take up some more space. That's something that we talked a little bit about um when we last chatted, and I don't know, just like hearing her talk about that was so powerful, and I don't know, it's just cool to see that she's also doing the same thing and she's clearly growing into her own space and realm even more, because it's like I feel like there's something magical about her voice and her message, and she's starting to see that for herself. Um rather than kind of just letting the story take her, she's taking on her story, and really, really stepping into her role and stepping into that alignment. So yeah. Anyways, that's my spiel about Paris Paloma. I could talk about her all the time. I probably brought her up a few times on my own personal stream, but that's like a breakdown, especially after seeing her live again. It's a lot more fresh for me to like break down exactly how I feel and what I feel and why I identify with this person's music and her story. It's just very special to me. And then there's part of me that's like, "Oh, did she recognize me?" Because we made eye contact, I think, kind of. Yep, no, she's looking at me right there. That's cool. If she didn't recognize me, that's okay too, because it's hard to see things from a stage. It's really hard. Yeah, I that's my equivalent of fangirling. Oh, did she recognize me? Does she remember me? It's a strange satisfaction to see the evolution of a person. Yeah, it really is. I don't think it's a strange satisfaction in this case particularly because it's something that I was just really hoping for her when we chatted because it's like I don't know, maybe I'm projecting myself a little bit too much, but that's kind of why I want to talk about it because it's like her story is different than my story, obviously. Um, but I just want to see people that are talented grow and really see how powerful they are. And I don't know, maybe I could ask her, but maybe I could talk to her again and see like if this is all true because this is just speculating at this point. I don't know anything about her personally, really. But yeah, I don't know. Just I want to see her grow. I want to see her come into her own and find her identity. And isn't that like kind of whole part of the human experience? We just want to grow together, and I just want to see her grow. It's cool to see that, and I feel that way about my friends too. So, um, yeah, that's just kind of like why I've brought it up. It's like I want to see why other women grow, especially with somebody who has such powerful messages. Story. Yeah. Let me know if any of you guys relate. I could be just speaking to myself here, which is totally fine. Happy to. I have an article to write. I took some pictures of some crowd members. So that's where I'm gonna finish the editing for that. And then I'm gonna actually edit some video on stream, I think, as long as my computer decides that it wants to work. Yeah, that one's better. Aw, no, that's so cute. I love this. Cute couple. I think they're a couple. Yeah. Aw. And at the very end, like after everything ended, they started the crowd started dancing and dancing with each other. It was so wholesome. So I'm gonna just have an image or two from that. Yeah, that one's cute. Such a cool outfit. I think those two images were the best ones because I got a couple, but the I got video of it and I think I think it did better as video. All right, so here are my images. I don't have as many this round, but I have 20 that I really like. So, oh, I accidentally undid that. This one. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's take a teeny little break while I export these. Because I'm gonna have some encoding errors. Blah, blah. Gonna be a little slow. Or there's no watermark. Yeah, there's always Control Z. Thank goodness for Control Z. Okay, we're gonna take a little breather. BRB. That was quick. It exported. Yay! Okay, we're gonna try to open up Photoshop. I want to try to do a composite. Try? Or try? Is it gonna hate me? Okay, let's try it. Close Lightroom quick. Skip this time. Photo editing. It's not gonna open up quite right away. Lightroom is silly. Photoshop. Can open? Yay! Photoshop opened. Heck yeah. Alright, so we got Photoshop. I want to figure out which one I want to have overlaying. And I might even work with a canvas or something. So unlock. When you get photos of audience members, are they just like, can I get a photo? How do you or how do you ask? So, part of my experience is from working with emo versus pop punk. I photograph crowds for like part of my living. Um, like that's one of my ways I make my living. So it's a little bit more natural for me to just like catch people in their candid moments. So I don't typically ask, especially since like they're there, and I'm sure they're excited to have in, like whenever I have been like, hey, I got a photo of you, do you want to see it? Sometimes I do that, and then like that's kind of how I ask. um and then I mean at events like concerts and stuff, uh especially, um like they want their photo taken. They always want their photo. They're always really excited to find out that their photo is taken. um but yeah, sometimes I do have people ask me to get their photo, and that's what that case was with that couple. So it happens. And yeah. I usually try to specify, hey, I'm not the tour photographer. Here's where you can find me. Just because I mean, unless I am. Um, so like in this case I had to specify. I felt like I needed to specify because had I not, maybe they would have looked and like messaged the wrong person. Um, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to be like, hey, you got a photo of me, and then they're like, no, I didn't. So I want to just see how these can together. Just just trying to see the vision here. In my case, I'm not comfortable doing photos of people. That's totally fine too. And like It's good that you want to ask, but yeah, if like live events and stuff, most of the time they're like, yeah, please, I want photos of myself. Like I don't know, anytime I'm at a concert, like I'm working there, I may as well get pictures of the crowd. I've never had any issue. See, just like make this bigger and then maybe make this one smaller. I think I just need to do a vertical image. Yeah, okay. Uh, there we go. Okay, that's too big. But you're starting to see the vision. Smaller. It's too small. It's better, but that's still too small. It's better. Try that. Oh, you know what? Try some might be fun. I only need to have this part done, but let me try adjustment layer. I know this looks crazy right now, but you'll see the vision. I only need that part, but um let me dodge this. There you go. That's all I was doing there. And then 2. 23:30. Okay, we'll have a good one. Thanks for joining. All right, now we are in the fine-tuning phases because now I just want the composition to. I might crop it. That looks a lot. Cropped everything. Let me just uncrop. I know what I did. Yeah, thanks, Darius. Not quite there. Something about it is bugging me. Might be as simple as that, though. That's better. Okay, that's a little better. Let's see what this comes up with. Try to fill in the gaps really quick because I want to wrap this up. All right, prepare for encoding stuff. AI always messes up my stuff. Let's see how cursed everything comes out. That's not. No, it's not actually. You know what? That's gonna have to do. I'm good with that. Export, export. The color so. Why is the color so different? Let me try edit file. Save as. Is it because it's just seeing it as a raw TIFF? Ah, sorry. Bonk. Getting there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to our socials while I'm waiting for this to export. But we have some team members at Miami Music Week right now, so you guys should check that out. We have a lot of new news coming out. Um, I'm just like I don't know, I'm stoked to see people out on site over in Miami living their best life, watching some good music. Um, so yeah, we have some stuff coming out for that, so stay tuned. Yeah, we're gonna be covering Miami Music Week all the whole way along, and then we have other things in store and things other things in store. Okay, it finished saving, so I'm gonna exit out, save that one. I'm gonna open up Photoshop or Lightroom one last time. One last time. Hi Hector, welcome back. We're editing some video. That's what I'm gonna be doing next after this. I wanna edit a little bit of, but I also just realized I didn't create a highlight of the clip that I wanted. So I'm gonna have to go back on this stream and definitely not watching somebody else's stream. Oh no, not at all. That didn't happen. That didn't happen because that wouldn't be allowed. Just kidding. Kidding. Watch whoever you want to watch. I feel like an imposter sometimes. And I am wondering, I always wonder, why do people watch? People watch. Why is it that people watch other people watching other people do other things? Oh. Where is the thing? There it is. The thing that I just edited. Here I learned a lot. Oh, cool. Stream is a vibe. I appreciate you. I was not fishing for compliments, I promise. Okay. I don't know why, but it wasn't working. Now it's working. I'm gonna just, since this is heavily edited as is, pop a little extra color here. All right, I'm exporting this last one, and then we're gonna switch to video. Name, obviously. Obvious. All right. Premiere time! Skip this time. Okay. I keep skipping the backup and going like, why? Why do I need to back this up? I don't see a point. I'm all done by the time I'm done editing. Wedding galleries, however, those take multiple days, so that's different. Mm-hmm. Weddings are a whole other thing. Whole other thing. I'm gonna create a new project. Wait, do I need to? No, I don't need to. I have this thing. It's gonna pop a bunch of stuff up. Here, here, audio. And it's gonna take forever to load, so just thanks for your patience. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. Property. Okay, cool. Hmm. 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 Now I have to remember how I did things because I don't remember anything. Why? What the heck? What the heck did that? What? What? Edit, undo, do, undo. No, redo, redo. Right? Huh? I have to remember how to do this every single time I open that. Why is that? Oh, such a good song. Okay. Oh, let me. Yes, I do. Oh, just seeing her do that. Oh gosh. It's so cool. She has definitely like become so much more confident. It's so cool to see this. Okay. I highly recommend checking out her music. That was a really cool moment, though. Lighting. I'm definitely not gonna make this long of a video, but I just want to see how good this turned out, because sometimes a POV from the crowd is really, really cool. It just depends on how good the light is. Yeah, okay, so this one... So this one that I zoomed in? Yeah, this one. This one's better. A lot better. See if I could do that. Yeah, okay, that one's better. So I got a POV from a crowd. Got somebody singing. See if I could get dancing. But then I'm... Welcome back from the ads, friends. Also this one. Good, but that one I remember being particularly good, the whole clip that I just went through with you guys. Okay, so that one was the one before the one that I did. Oh. It's just the lighting. Lighting was really... Oh, it was, yeah, literally just Notre Dame, which is my favorite song right now. That one's just for me. Okay. Did I get that thing? Okay. Okay, perfect. I purposely used choruses too, even though she didn't play any of the hits while I was in the pit. So okay, I'm just gonna shorten these clips. I'm gonna try to try to get like general vibe again. So, because whenever it's broken up like this, I'm realizing I don't do I don't do quite as well when I edit. So you guys can see what I'm listening to here. I'll be muting Premiere so that I can avoid copyright. Okay, so I want to have a clip right here where it's me editing. Then I have it kind of loop. So this is it so far. Pretty straightforward. And there you go. I'm gonna save it. File, save. And I need to pull from one of my clips, but I also don't know where to highlight it. I think I'm about an hour in. And I need to end stream to be able to do that. So that's probably where we're gonna end today. I hope that this was insightful, and yeah, just let me know if you guys have any questions. But we're gonna pick our raider, our raid today. Who are we raiding? Oh, look at that. We are gonna raid Tessa Violet. Let's do it. Tessa Violet is live right now. So, let's do that. Tessa Violet's a musician. And we have some interesting things hopefully coming in up in the next month. So, yeah, I have more more photo editing streams to come. For sure. I for sure have a bunch. I just lined up my April schedule. We have another interview for April and May lined up. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to do in the month of April. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. Just let me know if you guys had any questions. I hope that everything was very insightful. But yeah, let's see. Oh, it looks like Tessa's leaving. We might not be rating Tessa after all. Shoot. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, it was nice having you. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna do a little cheeky message. See if Tessa's going off. Stream has been up for that long, so all right. Let's see if we can find a backup person just in case. Is she going offline? I can't even tell at this point. Yeah, it was super great. It was super nice to have you, Jeffrey. Oh, let's see. I feel like Tessa is going offline, so that's too bad. Where did it go? Lost the tab. But yeah, YouTube. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna hop off of YouTube for now. So yeah. Bye YouTube. Say bye YouTube. I need to work on an outro for YouTube. But yeah, bye YouTube. Thanks for joining. We'll have more to come. Hi. Hi Maple. How are you doing? I'm just about to hop off stream actually. I'm just trying to find somebody to raid.